Let's start with a little warm up. You can have your weights for this as well. We're gonna sit in our 90-90 position. This rug is not gonna work for me. Sorry. So 90-90. We're just gonna swing through. Keep your arms up. We're gonna swing through that hip mobility. So just drop the knee. Use your core strength to drag through the center. Then on the next one, we're gonna hold that 90-90 position. We're gonna take our weights forward and we're gonna fold over that leg like a pigeon pose. Then swing the arms behind. And from there, we're just gonna do a straight arm lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, we're gonna swing the arms back around into the center and lift into tabletop. So ankles higher than the knees. Bring the elbows together and punch to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop it around to the other side. Swing those arms behind. Make sure you're leaning on that front leg. And lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing it around to the center. Tabletop the legs. And bring the elbows together. Again to the ceiling. Squeeze the pecs. Lift the shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make it really fluid now as we come around. This time we're going to bend the elbows. Kickbacks. Keep the elbows high. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, and 8. Swing around into the center. Take it up. We're going to open this time. Squeeze the elbows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Swing it around. Come across that front leg. Bend the elbows. Kickbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rise up. Swing through the center. Down that. And we're going to take it to tree hugging pose. So like a fly. Open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're gonna make sure our knees are on the mat. Just flip over top. We're gonna come into that pose what we normally do when we're in our 90-90. So let's do it for 90-90, it's easier. So bring the knees around so that they're in a line. And we're gonna pop up. Let's put both hands, both weights into one hand. And rise up, squeeze the glutes. And a little shoulder press. 2, 3, 4. Let's switch it to the other hand and go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Back to the right hand. You only need one weight. We're going to swing up and down. 2, 3. Squeeze it. And 4. And then switch to the left hand. Let's go. Squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Okay, coming around, we're going to take it to our knees, and we're going to send one leg out. Now here, we're going to turn the knee, so it's looking at the wall. So as we move, we're going to be moving towards that wall. Our hips are still squared to the center, so let's just practice that. Switch the weights to the same leg, and we're going to do a curl as we go down. So let's go for 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Remember to square the hips to the front. Curl it, go 1, 2, 3. Push off that leg, come back up. Again. 1, 2, 3. Good, we're gonna add on. So doing those 3 curls. 1, 2, 3. Pushing over, coming over to the side. And then we have 3 skull crushers, tricep extensions. Keep that foot high. 2, 3. Push it back down. Lean into it. Give me 3 curls. 1, 2, 3. Push off, come over. And 3 extensions. 1, 2, 3. Come back up. And down we go. 1, 2, 3. We're getting our stretching out of the way here. 1, 2, 3. Hold it there. We're just gonna tap those weights onto the leg and then lift back up. So tap and tap. Again. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Switch it over to the other side. Turn that knee out. Hands on the same side. Weights on the same side of the leg. And let's really push down into that stretch. Squaring the hips to the front of the room. Doing 3 curls. 1, 2, 3. Push back, straighten. And again. 1, 2, 3. Push back, straighten that leg. And again. 1, 2, 3. Let's add on. Take it over top. And tricep extensions. 1, 2, 3. Push off. Come back. Lean into it. Give me 3. 1, 2, 3. Push off. Come over the top. And 3. 1, 2, 3. Last time here. Go 1, 2, 3. Take it over the top. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Now give me those taps. 1, with control. 2, lengthen that side body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Push off and come back to the top. All right. We're going to kick that leg out again on the other side. This time the toe and the knee are facing forward with the hips. We're going to take the dumbbells to an abduction. So we're keeping the elbows in to the ribs and rotating from the shoulder. So as we sit back, we have a nice stretch, and then we open. Sit back and open. Good. Keeping those shoulders nice and mobile. Good. Last 2. And last 1. Nice. Switch it to the other side. Take it out. And we'll try a different movement this time. So front raise, take it back. Good. Last 1. Excellent. Let's turn and sit on our mats. We're going to do some roll-ups with weights. So legs are long. Let's take those weights out in front. Big inhale. Exhale. Tilt the chin, pull the sternum back. Pull the belly button up and under the ribs as you go all the way to the mat, as slow as you can possibly go. With control. Take it overhead with control. Touch back. Lift the head and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, come forward. Good, we're gonna pulse forward here, so drive those hips behind you. Fingers past your toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take the arms up. And big inhale. Exhale, start to round back. Focusing on every part of your spine, hitting the tailbone, the lower back, the middle back. And then finally the shoulder blades take it over top. Gently touch back. Lift the head and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This time take it halfway back. And let's do alternating arm lifts. We're in our C curve. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold the arms in front. Take it down. Inhale. Exhale as you round through every part of your spine. Oh, and touch down. Let's go again. Lifted. Inhale. Exhale, come forward. And then take it to the halfway again. We're going to open the arms wide and squeeze in. You're still in your C curve. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's take it all the way down. And release onto the mat. All right. We're going to do a couple of things that are going to require imprinting here. So let's just practice our imprint. Arms go to the ceiling. We're going to take a big breath in. Close the space behind your back to imprint the lower back onto the mat. Keep squeezing down as you exhale. And release that. Back to neutral spine. Big inhale. Exhale, close it down. Work on closing the space between the ribs and the hips. Work on squeezing and lifting the pelvic floor while keeping the imprint. Hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, we're going to take the legs up to the ceiling. Let's try and keep our lower back nice and firmly imprinted, even in this position. And then we're going to pulse up to our toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Giving alternating lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take the legs down, take the arms to a hollow hold. Imprint the lower back. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drag it back in. Alternate arm and leg go down. And then imprint the lower back. Lift the head and shoulders. We're doing the dead bug here. Drop the other arm. Drop the other leg. Imprint. Back to center. Reverse it. Alternate the legs. Alternate the arms. Back to center. Again, keep that strong imprint. And back to center. And back to center. 2 more like that. And 1 more. Good. Hold it in the center. All right, we're going to go through a series of 5. So the first one is single leg stretch. So that requires lifting your head and shoulders. We're going to tap the weights underneath the bent leg. So tap, tap. Keeping the shoulders off the mat. Last 4, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Double leg stretch. We're going to shoot the arms up behind our head as we shoot the legs out. And then come around, little tap underneath. Shoot the legs out, shoot the arms up. Lift the tailbone just slightly. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And just take a little break to roll your neck from side to side. Oh, good job. Okay, we have scissors next. We're just going to keep the fingers really long, the weights by our hips. Bring those legs up, and let's go pulse it in. 2. Curling up nice and high. Last two, last one, and release. Roll your neck from side to side. Good. All right, we have leg drops. And again, just keep the weights by your hips. Choose your level, so wherever you're comfortable here, we're imprinting the lower back. So make sure the back's not coming up. Few more. And last one. Drag it in, roll the neck from side to side. Okay, for crisscross, bring your weights to your ears. We're gonna pull those knees in, send one leg out, reach over, join the elbow and the knee. And we're just gonna hold, so press into the midline, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop the lower leg. And then let's extend that outer arm. So as we squeeze in, everything's coming to the midline. Try and keep the contact knee and elbow the whole time. Lower that leg, squeeze in. Lower that leg, squeeze into the midline. Lower that leg, keep the contact, squeeze. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Nice. Switch it over. So that arm's gonna come out. Let's join the knee and the elbow. Nice contact to the midline. Hold it there, squeeze in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop the bottom leg. Keep the contact, knee to elbow. Squeeze in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, good job. Okay, rolling over quickly just to do some work. So release the animals. Take those weights in front. Drop your head to the mat. As we lift up, we're going to send the arms to a Y shape and the legs to a Y shape. And then bring the arms around to tap your hips. Back to your starting point, drop the head, drop the feet. Big inhale, rise up, Y shape. And then take it back to tap your hips. And release it down. Big inhale, rise up. Exhale, tap the hips. And take it around, drop it down. Big inhale, rise up. Exhale. And pause there. Okay, let's push it back to our child's pose. Oh. And just wiggle into your hips. Nice. Good. We're going to come onto our side. And we'll have both weights in one hand. We're going to take, where do we do this? Take the front leg over, no. Take the back leg behind, that should work. Okay, we're gonna drive straight up to the ceiling. So drive the hip and give me a shoulder press as you lift. And then back down. And a few more. We're gonna add on the next one. So drop the hip, keep the arm up, swing both legs up. And I want them to be staggered. Hold there. And we're gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop it back down. Squeeze in and kick back up. Tap the other foot on top now. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it in. And we're just gonna tap our heel. So it's like a bicep curl. We're squeezing our side body as we do this little arm movement. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the back foot back down. And then we're going to rotate our body so it's on the mat. And then drive straight up to the ceiling. Drop it back down. Squeeze the knees into the chest and give me that bicep curl. Rotate till both feet are flat. Drive to the ceiling. Get those hips up. Again. Squeeze. Bicep curl. Rotate and drive the hips. Good. And again, squeeze it in. Bicep curl. Flatten those feet on the mat. Drive the hips to the ceiling. And one more like that. Here we go. Rotate. Good. So let's go to the other side. So we'll have that back foot for support. And we're driving straight up to the ceiling. I think I did this on high plank the first time. Your choice. I'm going to do it in low plank because my shoulder hurts. Last 2. And last 1. All right, we're going to swing those feet up. Stagger the legs. And tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it back down. Drop and drive up. And lift. Stagger the other way. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. Rise up. And again, find those staggered legs. Big circles this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drive back up. And bring those legs up. One last time. Go the circles the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right. We're going to drag those hips in. The knees in. And give me the curls. I'm bracing against my hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Plant those feet. Drive the hips to the ceiling. And back down. Rotate. And give me a curl. 1. And rotate up. Again. Give me that curl. Squeeze it in. And rotate up. We've got 4 more. Squeeze and curl. Work that side body. And lift to the ceiling. And 3 more. Squeeze and curl. And lift to the ceiling. And last 2. Squeeze and curl. And lift. And last time. Squeeze and curl. And lift. Good. All right. Shake that out. Let's come to our hinging. So let's just roll it back to the mat. First of all, we'll do a diamond shape with our feet. As we hinge down, we're going to take the arms overhead. So big inhale, start to lower. With control, imprint the lower back. And then drag in. Close the space between the ribs and the hips. And a little squeeze and lift of the tailbone at the last second. Again, inhale to lower. Exhale, imprint, drag, squeeze the space between the ribs and the hips, and a little bit of a tail curl. Again, inhale. And exhale, dragging in. Turning on that powerhouse, a little bit of a tailbone curl. And again, inhale. Exhale to drag in. And one more time, big inhale. Exhale, drag close in the space between the ribs and the hips, dragging, curling, lifting that tailbone, and release. Okay, let's take it to a regular hinge. So just practice the same thing with your feet going down to the corners of your mat, dragging in, lift. Inhale, exhale. Strong imprint into the mat. Strong squeezing of your powerhouse to lift those knees. Now just to change it up, we're going to take the toes on a diagonal to the corner of the mat and then drag back to center. Corner of the mat and drag back to center. Corner and drag back to center and corner and drag back to center. Nice. Take it down again. And last one. Good. Let's rock on up to seated. And we'll come into a little bit of work on the teaser. Let's first of all just practice with bent legs coming up with the weights. So we're going to lift the head and shoulders, tabletop the legs, big inhale, and lift, exhale to rise up to tabletop, and then we'll kick it into teaser, and we'll pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tabletop the legs, and let's roll down with control. Touch down. Let's come right back up. Lift the head and shoulders, inhale. Exhale, come up to tabletop. Take it up to teaser. Now we're reaching with our fingers. Our feet are not moving. 2, 3, 4. Lift from the shoulders and the ribs. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tabletop the legs. Let's roll down with control. Inhale and exhale. Good. Take it overhead. Let's come back up. Lift the head and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Rise to tabletop. Find your teaser. We're going to do some rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there. Tabletop the legs. Inhale and exhale. Roll it down. Good. Just release for a second. Down on the mat. And we'll come into bridge. So we're going to lift the heels. We're going to lift the pelvis, and then come to our nice high tabletop. Oh God, our bridge. And we're going to keep the arms to the ceiling. As we lower, we're going to tap down with control behind us. Lift. And lower. Good. Holding it there. We're going to come onto our tippy toes. And just drop those heels to the mat, our footwork for the day. 2, 3, really articulate through the feet. Push those heels right into the mat. 4, push the balls of the feet right into the mat. Nice and high on those balls. 6, 7, and 8. We're going to just push one foot forward and then the next. Alternate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do 8 more like that. Push down. Really work that foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. We'll just bring the arms down for a second. We're going to take one leg to the ceiling and then thread it through underneath. Drop that knee down and back up and drop and up and drop and up and drop. 2 more. Last one. Cross it over 4 position. We're gonna drive the hips to the ceiling, externally rotate from the hip socket. So push into the top of your quad with your ankle to really rotate from the hip socket. Come on, do the work. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna find parallel knees. Drop and kick to the face. Level off the hips. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can roll it down and have a little break. Shake out that bottom glute. And we're ready to peel back up. So up we go. Roll it up. And find your straight leg. Then tuck it under. Last 2. Last 1. Cross it over. Drop the hips and then drive the hips to the ceiling. Externally rotate. Come on, push that quad into the ankle. Work it. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find parallel knees. Drop and kick. And last one, bring it back down. Let's roll it down. Articulate through the spine. Release everything heavy into the mat. And we'll rock on up. Oh. Let's take our feet mat width apart. Flex the feet. Take your elbows wide. We're gonna rotate to the back and then open the arms straight. Bring the elbows back in. Back arm to the center. Inhale. Exhale to rotate. Straighten the arms. And back in. Inhale. And open. Good. Back to center. Big inhale. Rotate. Good. Good. One more on each side. Good. Nice. We're going to turn it into that saw. So let's rotate, look over our shoulders, send the arms wide. Practice just sending the fingers in opposite directions. 2, stretching the shoulder blades apart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're ready to go down. Pinky to baby toe. Follow the arm with your head. Reaching forward past that toe again. Separate the shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back to center. Let's bend our arms, rotate around. Pull the arms open. Separate the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're ready to go down. Find your pinky and your baby toe. Inhale. Exhale. Follow that arm down. And separate. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. All right. Let's just come up to standing for a minute. Oh. Okay, just come on this left. All right, so we can finish with some stretching. Just use your weights to help push your knees open. A little more pressure into the elbows. Good. Drop that butt nice and low. You can release the weights. Trying to get super low here. And then hands to the mat. Take the legs nice and wide. Drop the head to the mat. And, oops. And just hang out there. We're gonna lift our toes. Oops. and our heels. Get on my mat, slipping. Oh. All right, so head down to the mat, lift the heels, lift the toes. Good, coming over, grabbing onto the outside of your ankle, pulling across your body to shift the weight to the opposite foot. Strong pull, strong stretch for the shoulders. The IT band. All right, come through to the other side. Get a good hold on the outside of your ankle. Switch your weight to the opposite foot. Pull away from that foot. Keep pulling to the side. Good. Let's come back to center. Come on up. And that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for coming through.